if you really want to, you can look at absolutely anything and be inspired from it. Anything. So I started looking around, like the street, like garbage and, hey, so like looking, the asphalt, the sidewalk, and you would get all these thoughts like, all the little bricks feel like all the people that are stuck in their heads and like just laid out in the most efficient manner and, disregarded and not being swept and not being taken care of. I would be learning from it and I would be getting inspired, but it turns at some point, and I would hurt myself. That in itself, the hurting, is an experience to, if you closed yourself to learning from even the bad experience of opening up yourself, then you've closed yourself to something. You need to constantly be in a mode of learning and accepting. But one thing that I learned from being so open is that I have a self to take care of, so you need to be wise in navigating the endeavor of inspiration.
It's so important to put yourself in those situations. But also, there's a typical saying, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me.
Exactly.
So you have to learn from them and not fall for the same traps as well. So it's important to go through that stuff. If you don't go through
it.
Right, if you don't go through that stuff when you're younger, you're going to have like a rebellious phase in your 40s, and they call the midlife crisis. Yeah. You know what I mean? So yeah, you need to fuck up, you need to do some stupid shit when you're young. You need to learn from it, but obviously to a certain level, I know you don't like boundaries, and I understand where that concept comes from.
There is balance in everything.
Right.
Yani, I don't think you should just put boundaries on everything. You should put boundaries, but sometimes it is worth testing what would happen if you remove that boundary. You haven't forsaken that boundary, but I'll give you an example.
Sure.
Okay. There's a spider on the table. It's this massive tarantula. Okay. Your boundary is your body, and you don't want this tarantula to cross your boundary because it will, in your head, be a danger to you, But the moment you decide, I will see what happens if I cross this boundary, and you put your hand and allow the tarantula to get on your hand, you will feel this sensation, there is a big spider on you,
I can't believe you fucking done that, man. It's crazy.
But the feeling of you having it on you and being so close to this seemingly frightening creature, you know what happens? You see that it is alive just like you. And the spider doesn't walk and goes like, oh, I'm a scary thing, No, it is scared. So when you break the boundary of fear, you connect to anything, There's the risk of the spider biting you, but that is not the spider's fault. It's yours. All you have to do is change your approach, And sometimes you test the boundary, you get hurt, and then you close it off. If you close it off forever, you've lost the experience, But if you change your approach, sometimes you will feel, oh, now I know how to navigate this area without being hurt. Imagine your life if you do that on all of yourself.